You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Namdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go build to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marigui and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabemi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Patami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra and fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the one land, one them and run them out now. Yeah. Divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away. Biafra.
You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody.
Without apologies to anybody, the land of God must be restored upon the face of this earth. Welcome to tonight's open mic broadcast. I remain your humble host, your servant, Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam. I welcome you all. It's a full house already. Noeline is in the house. Charles Ashaw, Gerald, Senator Endless, Sonny, Lydia, Estambanefo. Yes, I don't know. This one is an Islamic Arabic name. I don't know how to translate this one, but you are welcome. Cyprian, Ugochukwu, Gerald, you're welcome. And my own Helen, you are welcome. James Chuku, Wike Sunday. Helen says, please like as you join. Like as you join. Yeah, let me quickly do something very quickly on the channel. So we need people that have not yet subscribed to also keep subscribing. Those that are joining should also be hitting the like button. Very, very important. Very, very important. So I set it on subscribers mode so that you get in, you connect immediately to the channel. Very, very important. And then let's see. Ajere Global, please hit the like button. Hit the like button, and make sure you share. Invite someone. And tonight is an open mic. It's an open mic, so everybody can make their own submission and their own contribution. It's a very important one tonight. Very, very important. You know, Biafra is all there is for us. Yeah, good man is in the house. You're welcome, good man. Okay, Senator Endless says, nothing absolutely could anybody do to stop the restoration of Biafra. Thank you. Very, very important. Emo Nena William, you're welcome. Odu Peace, you're welcome. Veteran Dragon, wow. Veteran Dragon, we were waiting for veterans to call the other day, and we didn't hear from you. I wish you can call us and speak to us. When I open the mic, you can call my number, the Veteran Dragon. You know, I wish you can call my number to update and educate us about your experience. Good man, Exodus, one name, good man, the warrior, you're welcome. Awuru Emmanuel, you're welcome. Africa Awake, you're welcome. Noel Luibo, you're welcome. Estambanefo, Lydia, I've greeted you. CJ, you're welcome. Asika, you're welcome. Oh my God, my goodness me. This brother. Okay. Queen Sam, you're welcome. Chini, you're welcome. Odu, I've greeted you. Odozie, you're welcome. Choose Ede is in the house. Kevin, Danny David, you're welcome. Chisom, you are welcome. Amechi, you're welcome. Anthony Ikeson, you are welcome. Favor, you're welcome. Toti Vile, you are welcome. Toti is the last person there for now. You are welcome, every one of you. Wilson on stage, you are welcome. Thank you. Colonel Barak, you are welcome. Please, tonight, I want us to together analyze the cry of Koboko. You guys know that comedian they call Koboko. I want us to analyze that cry of Koboko. And, you need to school Koboko tonight so that they will understand. Because some of these people, some of the things they already know. And when these people are acting, they will begin to behave as if they didn't know about those people before. You understand me? Yeah. Really? Achebe Paul is crying a river about their failure. Can somebody send me the video? Helen, can you send me the video? Busted. Busted and that about people. You're welcome, Colonel Barack. Busted and that about people. All right. I don't want to waste time. Let's cut to the chase immediately. Let's cut to the chase immediately. All right. Let's go there. Okay. New scam alert, new scam. The latest scam. kPantami, the former Minister for Communication, come outside and say somebody don't donate 50 million to add inside the 60 million, 65 million where the bandits or kidnappers they request for. This is the country we live in. A country where they're supposed tackle waiting they cause them, instead then they shock them. And I don't see the new scam. Why will this man come outside to even post such on Twitter? Why? Is he posting it as the Minister of Information? What is it? There's something I need to know. Did you know? I honestly do not know the story about the people kidnapped. I don't know. I only bumped into this video. So if there's anybody that knows about this story, I don't know who are the people that were actually kidnapped that kPantami is getting involved in. And then the ones in that picture there, that looks like a Muslim family there. You understand? It's just for us to understand the game these people are playing. Could it be that they just plan and kidnap their own, and then they are using them to, bring, foolish and mumu Nigerians to contribute money so that the terrorists will have more money to buy arms? I don't even know who was kidnapped that kPantami is getting involved in. So those that know the details of what Koboko is crying about now, please, once I put the link, please come in and educate us. While this thing is playing, I'm going to get the link and put. Let's go. I'll play it from the beginning again. New scam alert, new scam. The latest scam. kPantami, the former Minister for Communication, come outside and say somebody don't donate 50 million to add inside the 60 million, 65 million where the bandits or kidnappers they request for. This is the country we live in. A country where they're supposed tackle waiting they cause them, instead then they shock them. And I don't see the new scam. Why will this man come outside to even post such on Twitter? Why? Is he posting it as the Minister of Information? What is he posting it as? What will be the relevancy of that message? Who in the inform? Who really needs this information? Wait, government for the fight way to track these people. I know Nigerian police when they won't work, they go work finish. The DSS when they won't work, they go work finish. If they want do things right, they go do and finish. Now they don't even they don't successfully take the life of one of the man's daughters. Abi, they gave him location where they drop the body. They no fit trace am. There was a time when they say if you pay ransom to kidnappers, they go arrest you. This country is a joke. This country is a big joke. The truth of the matter is that all those times they were telling us when they scam us, this same country say we had repentant bandit Boko Haram. The only repentant bandit of Boko Haram I know is a dead bandit or a bandit who still inside prison. Any bandit will come outside, wasted day, can never repent. See, like what be the usefulness of this information? Who you they tell? So now the new scam, the new scope. Once they kidnap another one, Nigerians our work not to the raise funds for people that they kidnap instead of fighting insecurity. Instead of fighting corruption, fighting the insecurity. No. Now, you say now your friend send 50 million. A one-time ex-military president, General Sani Abacha, once said, any insurgency will last more than 24 hours, government hand inside. Now, General talker, Tinubu do the rightful thing, do the needful. Tinubu do the needful. No be until every Nigerian, if you're in Nigeria and you don't speak out now, no be till you can reach your turn. Every Nigerian should speak out. This work now, you see, I'm a new recipe for kidnapping. They don't give them new spice. They don't give them new Maggi to make their kidnapping work sweet. Meaning, say, when they kidnap Nigeria and a pity country, yes, we emotionally, if they move us, we go raise the money. And I believe that's why the life of that girl was taken. You're going to wonder why they released the father. This country's God. May God help us. If you're in Nigeria, share this video. And please use your little platform, no matter how small, even if it is one follower, even if it's on your WhatsApp status, speak out. This insecurity thing, speak out. Now so it is start. Now so it is start. This now warning. And I believe Pantami, you not go there far from this thing. You get of how learned this man is. Come outside, come post. Say somebody don't donate 50 million. Yes, so thank you to those donating. More money should come. Then kidnap another one tomorrow, we donate. They kidnap another one, we donate. Money go. When they can fight it, we they play for this country. We they play. We they play. It's okay. Now I want to start the analysis. We need to start from the beginning. Let me bring my guest. I have a guest. I want make we start from the beginning again, fresh. I have a reason why I play this so that all of you follow it to the end, like we did before. Welcome, Mazin Noel. Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Welcome. Well done.
Thank you. All right. While you are settling down, let me play this from the top, and then I will be stopping it. New scam, Alato. New scam. The latest scam. kPantami, the former Minister for Communication, come outside and say somebody don't donate 50 million. Now, Koboko is seeing it as a new scam. But is it actually a new thing? It's not a new thing. This is the system that Nigeria have been rolling with since. Even before, this guy here was one of the major campaigners for Peter Obi. You know, even before Peter Obi came on the scene, this thing has been going on. kPantami has been seen, caught on video, promoting terrorism, supporting terrorism, speaking against the West, speaking against Christianity, speaking in support of jihad. You have been heard. Okay, because this thing is not a new scam. It is something that has been there. It's only that most of you have not, decided to open your hearts to the truth that we have been preaching on Radio Biafra. That Mazin Namdekan have been declaring and preaching since. It's not new. It has always been on. I don't know if anybody has something to say about this, first of all, before I continue to play it. Noel, please, let's hear your voice first.
My brother, Pastor Van Van Van.
One day.
No. This is very, very laughable. In the first place, I'm just laughing. In the first place, he's calling on Tinubu to do something.
You have listened to everything. Let's do the general analysis. Maybe later I will do it gradually. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, let me start from Tinubu himself.
Okay.
You understand? Let us not forget the fact that Tinubu is a Muslim, number one.
Yes.
And he's a drug baron.
Yes.
And you cannot be a drug baron without being a terrorist.
He's an illegitimate president.
Huh?
He's an illegitimate president.
Exactly. So, as far as he's concerned, you understand what I'm saying? man cannot do any, he has no business. He is not there to stop terrorism, nor to fight it, nor to fight these people that are coming to take over in the first place. Let me say it here. The problem of Nigeria is multiplied by the fact that 50% of the Yorubas are Muslim. Let us understand this fact. So, and there is no way you will see an average Yoruba family that 50% of the Yoruba family are not Muslims. So the Yorubas do not see any difference between Christianity and Muslim. Let us establish that fact. So even if you talk about Islamization, to the Yorubas, that is a nonsense that you're talking about. They don't understand it. They don't believe that there is a threat. Oh, even if we become Muslims. Okay, let me digress a little bit. I hope you will give me the chance to say my mind in this thing.
Go ahead.
Let me say this fact. Now, take a look. If you've been a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will realize that he once said that most of the major pastors that you have in Yoruba land was once Muslims. You understand? That is where the problem is. Is it Tunde Bakari you're talking about? Is it the redeemed pastor? He even confessed with his mouth that he was born into a Muslim family. Is it which one are you talking about? Now, this man cannot do anything against the insurgents or against the Islamization. So to them, that one is not a problem. They don't see it as a problem.
Now, to them, when you call it that something like that is happening, they consider you a stupid person because it is strange to them. But it is a normal thing. Everybody should be a Muslim. So it's
exactly. That's the point. Now, he is not there to fight insecurity. He is not there to solve the problem of insecurity. He is there because of Emilio Khan. It is my turn. Have you forgotten? It is my turn to be president. Whether the Nigeria goes up into flames, it is not his concern. His concern is to make sure that he's once named as a president. That is it. Now, this issue of this, do not forget again. I want to bring some of the things that people do not look at. This man made sure he deliberately and intentionally, he was intentional in the choice of his vice president. Yerima Shetima. He was that he knew what he was doing. He chose a Boko Haram man to be his vice president. Now, how can he now turn around and be fighting a Boko Haram man or fighting Boko? Because when you talk about this, it is because the Nigerian media, the Gota media, are giving it a name that they're not so. It is this thing they say they're talking about bandit. It is not bandit. It is Boko Haram people that are kidnapping people.
Yes.
Let us call it by name. These bandits are Boko Haram people.
Exactly.
So they can never fight them. They can never go against them. Yes, man said, oh, the police, they know where they are. Since when have you heard that the police are going against the bandits? Since the time that Buhari has been there till now, have they ever gone against the bandits or the Boko Haram people?
Never.
Why are they not? Have they ever sent military men or policemen or army men to Boko Haram? Even what they've been doing it right from time, they negotiate with them. During the time of Buhari, the government was paying them ransom. So what is the difference now? Why is this guy now coming up to say, oh, why is the government encouraging this kind of a thing? It has been there. Because this is a country that breeds upon illegality. This is a country that, it is a norm to do the otherwise, to do the unthinkable, to do the ill, When you, Martin Luther said that this is a country of criminality, country that thrives in criminality. So to them, it is nothing. So there's no way that these people are going to fight against these people. This is the agenda. Let me tell you, this thing they've started now, by the time you know it, don't worry. These people, some of this, the target now, they started with, because if they started with a Southerner, the people now begin to say, oh, it's Southerners. They did that thing as a decoy. But the target are the politicians from the South. Look my word.
Yes.
The target are the politicians from the South. No, they believed that Abuja is a safe haven for them. They have not seen anything yet. A time will come when all of them will be kidnapped. Don't worry. We'll be hearing the story. Pastor Van, I'm going to mark my word. Within 1 week, you will hear that a major senator, a major House of Rep member, a major from the South, from the East, to be precise, they've been kidnapped. Let me stop here and let us continue. I will come back again and add the discussion.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi Noel. Thank you so much. Choose Eda. I'm sure you want to open your own account. Do that. Let's see what you've got to say before I go to the video, because there's a lot I need to address in that video.
Hello, bro.
Go ahead. We can hear you one day.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, brothers. Thank you. And I thank all the Biafrans that are good listeners, those who make senses, and those who are yet to make. You see, do you know why there was something that clicked in my brain last time? You see, anybody that is living in darkness, whenever you bring him out or her, he will be turning life upside down. I'm telling you, Nigeria is not meant to be a country.
Choose. That's the area I want you people to go into well tonight.
Yeah, I'm
if
coming.
You know
I'm coming
this,
there.
Wait, if you know this kPantami, he has the data of almost all of especially the people from the South and even Biafrans. kPantami have their data. But tonight, we have come to tell Biafrans that their data with kPantami, it is going to spell doom for them. And we have come to tell them Biafra government wants to keep their data to secure their safety. And we have to hurry up to get our data across. Immediately the system is set up. Once the system is set up, as you register your data in our own database, what it means is that you want to disconnect yourself from kPantami Captivity. kPantami data captivity, you want to remove yourself, because that will mean that you are declaring Biafra. And once Biafra is declared, every connection you have with NIN, that is they call me NIN, every connection you have with NIN is completely cut off, because Biafra is now your government. Biafra is now your protection. So that is where I am going to tonight. As I really want to address this kPantami, that's where I am going to play that video. So I want us to really talk about this man that have the data of the whole Nigerians. He is the same person that is encouraging and paying terrorists, kidnapping a ransom for terrorists. You know what I mean? So that's the area I want us to really focus tonight. Go ahead, my brother.
Bro, thank you. Like, like this data of a database, the area I'm looking at it now is that they are confused, because they know what they were doing. It's only those who are completely senseless that are not understanding. But I'm trying to say, even on surface, without anybody knowing, I'm doing my little campaign as I supposed to do. Even my house in Lagos, I've done all I can. Whatever that happens there, the house will be there, because it's not going to eat my head. We have another one at home. We have another one in different places. I thank God for that. Anybody that refuses to listen to what we're saying now, talking about them, not me, because I'm living okay here. But I'm thinking about my place. What about tomorrow for my children, upcoming, and my children's children? Must we continue in this struggle? Now that it is now, I'm using this opportunity to lament once more again. Because as they are doing, there's something I saw in the news this evening that they were trying to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is to completely wipe away our brain, not to focus on ball. If they like, let them release him. We are on the move. So now that they are doing this, and that advert I'm saying because it's an advertisement to our people, for those who can able to listen. This is time for them to take a move. I'm the one who they have not gotten my data. They cannot get my data. Even anything, my both bank or whatever, they don't have anything about me. So that is by the way. But I know there's many that will be victimized over this. Anybody that has anybody at home, every one of us that has anybody at home, should try to speak to their hearing. Speak first. If the person refuses, you understand? At the time, common time, when the person will be crying, shouting, you will be there. One them I think they know all these people. They talk about data page, data page, data page, data. Well, they know the areas and the people that is masterminding of all this. I think are they not the ones that said that once a terrorist can still be president of Nigeria? That's to tell you that what they are doing is deliberate. That's not two
Yes.
ways about it. That's not two ways about it. Huh? Now, Tunumbu himself, that that man Tunumbu, although I can't use because of him and centralize all Yoruba men, because Tunumbu is not a Yoruba man, that's why that he goes in Yoruba man's house. Most of his time, he has become one of them. Fine. But they smooth the ground for him so that they would like to use him to do the remaining thing. But unknown to them that Tunumbu's lineage is not the same as theirs. There's a time that it will come. Tunumbu himself will run away. How he used to run. If he did not run, even born a man when so you will see it now. They know they use English to tell a Igbo man I go here. So all this one, what do they do? They are making themselves to be more exposed. They are trying to expose their nyachis anywhere, wherever they like. Because any word they uttered out, mistake, fall from their mouth. What else will you like to listen? Nigeria is the only country on this planet Earth that monkey is swallowing money. Nigeria is the only country where rat is being president out from his house, his office, president of a nation. How many will you name, my brother? It's too much. The Gumi is parading himself everywhere, going underground like kerosene, trying to do anything, one thing or the other. And they left him because he is their spokesperson, their eyes. But I'm giving my own PM. I'm trying to say, PM, if we are listening to this, John, is calling you Abalakata. What you will do, give more order. Every down thing, let that rain that will fall tomorrow, let it fall today. Onye nwụrụ nwere bụ Ezra Naija bụ mmadụ na onye nwụrụ nke aga uche onye ọbụla ya nwụrịla anwụ. So nna m, I'm thanking you so that I will give others chance to speak small because my head is completely filled up. Anybody na-eme nonsense si bụ isi nwere anyị ji isi mmadụ anwụ mmiri n'obodo anyị ọbụna ba marakwa ahụ ndị be a na-akparakwa ọgwụ akpa ahụ ejikwa m isi mmadụ anwụ mmiri ma nle ụlọ ọrọkwa ebe dị n'ime onye nwụrụ nke aga.
Thank you, too, Sada. Thank you very much. Now we have Mazi Onyeka. Mazi Onyeka. I don't know, good man, your network has been shaking. Let us see whether good man will talk first because Onyeka, you know you're in diaspora. Let's see. Good man, unmute yourself. Yeah, I don't think. Go ahead, Onyeka.
Thank you so much. My minister, I greet you. Thank you for a good job. More greets to your elbows. Biafrans, I'm friends of Biafrans in the platform. Greetings to you all. My name is Onyeka Chukwu, aka Encode Number. My minister, you talk about this man, the good way to address him is terrorist. kPantami. The Nigeria Minister of Communication and Digital Economy. A man indicted in UAE for terrorism.
Thank you.
Is the minister of Nigeria who control the data, the informations of Biafra and other Nigerians. You see, even Buhari and Tinubu don't have man to remove him
at all.
Tinubu is just there as a photo. The big elephant controls everything. That is it. And Biafrans, the United States of Biafra government have come to protect your data, to protect your information, to protect your bank details, to protect every information of yours. You see, these people, they control the ATM or the telecommunication in Nigeria. But yet, the terrorists, the nickname bandits, we kidnap people, collect ransom. They have people in the bank. They have people in the bank everywhere. They have people that work together. They work very pursue. Anybody at this point in time, at this junction, anybody still believing to be in Nigeria or believing in Nigeria, that person is, if he's not full of any blood, then is in fact, he may be more wrong. If you're an indigenous person, you are not Fulani. You are believing in Nigeria. In all these things, evidence beyond reasonable doubt, you are irredeemable moron. I'm telling you, I can't help you. Nigeria is the gross crime against humanity that must be dismantled. Dismantled. Yes. Nigeria must be crushed to dust. I'm telling you. Like the last speaker said, people have been dying. They kill people, they harvest their organ. People die through accidents, careless through the bad roads. People die in different ways. But couldn't it be better you die for something good if you're afraid of death?
Yes.
You die fighting to preserve your identity, to secure the best future for children and unborn generation, so that they will not suffer what to have suffered in the midst of an abundance. Why are you afraid of death? It's better I die for something than dying for nothing. You know how many of our people who have died in prison, those that frustrated out of their land. Yes. Those who die in materialism, those dying due to lack of health care, in different ways, careless death, untimely. So if I die doing what I'm doing, I think I achieve a lot.
Yes.
So why are you afraid of death? My people, we must stand up and support our government, the government of the United States of Biafra, led by His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoku, the good guy, the Universal Peace Ambassador, Ononambe Chulo One of Biafra.
Yes.
We must support them to do this because they have come to give us what none country in Africa have ever given their people. Yes, this database we at least solved the 70% of security threat in Biafra government. We must come up en masse and make sure that we partake in data collection. Anywhere you are, as long as you're a Biafran, it is your right, your inalienable right. It is your duty to do so. If you fail to do so, that means you are not supporting yourself, because doing so is supporting yourself. You're not supporting anybody. You are not doing it for anybody. You're not doing it for the minister. You're doing it for yourself and your children. So make sure you are supporting this government financially and otherwise. And also educate the people around you, those who need to be educated pertaining the data collection that will soon kick off. I will pause for now. Thank you, my minister. My name remains Onyeka Chukwu, aka Nkodenamba.
Thank you, Nkodenamba. Thank you very much. Now, I was calling on Onyeka, but he did not hear me. You saw the comment our brother made there. Now, do you know that Nigerians are so daft? They are so daft. Their mumu is so terrible that this man, kPantami, have collected your data. And the reason why they collected it is for them to be able to secure you. Security, to know what is happening at what time, with who, and with your NIN, they'll be able to track.
To monitor, not secure, to monitor them.
No, listen, I'm going somewhere, Onyeka. There's a way I'm going to. Now, the reason why he took this thing, for the lie they told Nigerians was that they are going to use this thing to secure them, to track them, to make sure you are secured and everything. But since you gave them NIN, how many people have they tracked? How many terrorists have they tracked? How many criminals have they tracked? How many men, the so-called bandits, have they been able to bring to book? Because they were able to have an NIN, and through that they tracked them and got them. Nothing like that has happened. And this man, despite the fact that he was, exposed to have been working as a terrorist sympathizer, notorious one for that matter, they kept quiet. He sat down through all his office and he finished. And now he is supervising everything going on in the present government. Everything going on right now, whether it's
absolutely
in the information department or in the information department, kPantami is still in charge.
Yes.
And the zoo people are not asking questions. The only thing they will do is, like this thing that happened now, this boy come out now, he's just crying, he's not complaining. They complain. And then they let us talk about it. And they will do nothing. And it will end there. Good man, please take the microphone if you are alive and well. Wait. Good man, are you there?
Yes, my brother, I'm here. Thank you so much. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you one day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for holding the line. As usual, Elohim Chukwoki Kabiama is the one who is going to keep blessing you. He's going to keep rewarding you for the good work that you are doing for the people of the rising sun. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes I don't know where to begin with this zoo called Nigeria and the Nigerians themselves. This terrorist company called Nigeria. It beats my imagination. I hope my voice is really coming out because I'm trying to be on the low because you know where I am and you know the time now.
Yeah.
My voice is coming out?
Coming out. Go ahead, my brother.
All right. It beats the imagination of every human being. That is, when I say human being, I am talking about those whose being, the being aspect of them is still working. That things will be going on like this. In the first instance, why would Nigerians, if there are human beings there, why would they even allow someone that is a terrorist to become their minister of communication and data? Why would they even allow him? Wouldn't there have been this kind of uproar? We don't want it. But no, they will not say anything. They went to school, but they know nothing about what it really means to be educated. They don't know about it. How can this guy continue to collect that and then give the criminals, their brothers, their colleagues in the bush and in uniform, give them details about individuals they should go after? Is that not what they are doing?
Exactly.
Give them the details of individuals they should go after. And then when they go after them, these people make calls. They make calls, and those calls cannot be traced. They are not traceable. But here is he coming to bring to tweet that they are donating money. What nonsense? Why is it that people at this juncture cannot still begin to reason? The one that breaks my heart more, it is when they keep saying that calling to Buhari to Tinubu. Why are you calling Tinubu? Before the election, you know that Tinubu is not fit. You know very well. You knew very well that he is not fit to even give instruction as a father in the house. He is not fit to give you instruction as a father in the house because he is suffering from dementia. He doesn't even know where. So now when you want to talk, when you talk and you say, Tinubu, you should do the right thing, you amaze me. You amaze me. Who assures you that the Tinubu is the one running the show?
No, the funny thing is that this same person saying Tinubu do the right thing are the people that were disturbing everybody on the internet that Tinubu is a 419, Tinubu is a criminal, Tinubu did not win election, Tinubu is a forger, Tinubu is working with terrorists, APC is a terrorist party. The same person now is the one that is telling Tinubu do the right thing. So that means all of a sudden, all the things you know about Tinubu does not hold water anymore. The same person you know that he's working with the terrorists, you are still opening your mouth to tell him do the right thing.
You see, this is
so
like
that means you are acting as if you have no choice at all again. You have submitted your life to the terrorists.
Okay, you see, that is why we call them miserable creatures that call themselves Nigerians. These are miserable creatures. They are helpless, completely helpless. You know Tinubu cannot do anything. Now you are calling him. The same man you know is a criminal. How do you expect criminal now to curb criminality? How? How do you expect an ancestor now to come and give you the latest development? How? Someone you know, the hand they shake, the leg they shake. Someone you know that is not alive. How can you be calling on him to come and give life to a dead state? This creature, so we are the only help and the lifeline they have. Because after they castigated Tinubu finish, now they are calling Tinubu to come and do the needful. Does that make any sense?
At all.
kPantami will continue to give information. The terrorism just do press up. It is just doing warm up. It never resume.
They haven't seen nothing yet.
It never resume. Make we continue. Are they here? They on the low key.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to play the video again. But Onyeka, I want to say something. Onyeka, unmute yourself. Go ahead.
My minister, I see one thing they have done with this terrorist sponsor called kPantami, the Nigeria Minister of Information and Digital Economy. They kept him low-key for the past 8 years.
Yes.
If you check out that government officials, he hardly hear about me on media. And he's on the ground doing the evil for them.
Yes.
Doing the evil for them. For the past 8 years, this man has been out of media.
Yes.
You hardly hear about him on media, but he's on the ground doing the evil. That is why they don't want to remove him. Even Tinubu don't have the balls to remove him. These are the people who control that contraption. This is kPantami, Chetima, Sanus Lamido, Erufai, and co, and they are the one who control the contraption. Tinubu is just there as a photo. Like I said before, the best thing that happened to us and other indigenous people is Biafra. Yes. And the best thing that happened to us and other indigenous people is Mazen and Kanu. You can begin to deceive yourself. Shy away from the truth. That truth, you must, if you not say it today, you say it tomorrow. Mazen and Kanu is the savior of all of us. Yes. He will open eyes. And let me tell you something. Having listened to Mazen and Kanu, every truth you have said, and you allow Fulani to overrun you, your children will not forgive you. You are the cause. Because Mazinani Kanu came at the right time, open our eyes, awaken the consciousness of every indigenous people. Keep your ego aside. You don't have it, you don't have it. What God did not give you, you cannot get it anywhere. Those who God give that in, appreciate it, and follow that thing, that gift, that thing God gave to them. Follow them and save yourself. If you still pretend in deceiving yourself, you will perish, and your children will hate you. They will spit on your grave. Mazinani can have done everything. In fact, entire Africa, you see all these African countries that woke up, recovering their countries from all these imperialists, is Mazinani Kanu message that opened their brain, awaken their consciousness. Go and make research and see it. He is one of the greatest gifts of our generation, and history will always be kind with him. And our Prime Minister, Ekpa Simon Njoku, the good guy, and all of you who are doing the needful to make sure that Biafra is restored, so that we stop suffering in the midst of an abundance. This is the best achievement you can do for your children if you're a parent. And you say you love your children and you're not supporting Biafra. You are the worst parent on this planet Earth. If you claim you love your children, you want them to have a better future, and you are not supporting what we're doing, you are evil. Because this is the only investment that will secure their future, not that your mansions. If you doubt me, go and ask Ekpere Madu. He will tell you better. My name is Kachuku, aka Code Number.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We go on. Let's play this message from Koboko.
New scam alato. New scam. In latest scam. kPantami, the former Minister for Communication, come outside and say somebody don't donate 50 million to add inside the 60 million, 65 million where the bandits or kidnappers they request for. This is the country we live in. A country where they're supposed to tackle waiting the cause them, instead then they shock them.
You see, now this man came out boldly to say that somebody have given 50 million. Boldly, he came and announced it. And he's calling for more people to bring. This is a man that have the data of even these same terrorists. These same people. He had their data. Now, that means the people that he is sending this thing to, the message to, why are they not asking him? Why can't we trace these criminals or these killers or these terrorists and smoke them out? Don't you have army, the same army that, excuse me, a few weeks ago destroyed and killed over villagers in their hundreds. They said they were moving like terrorists. But this time around, you don't need to suspect that they are moving like terrorists. You already know them, that they are holding people. And you are collecting money to go and give them. You are calling for more funds to give them. And the person doing this is kPantami of all people. kPantami, the one that has the data, the one that knows the nooks and crannies of these terrorists. Even if he doesn't know their nook and crannies, at least his brother, Gumi, knows. So let's continue.
And I don't see the news scam. Why will this man come outside to even post such on Twitter? Why? Is he posting it as the Minister of Information? What is he posting it as? What will be the relevancy of that message? Who in the inform? Who really needs this information? Wait, government for the fight way to track these people. I know Nigerian police, when they won't walk, they go walk, finish. The DSS, when they won't walk, they go walk, finish.
Now, this place, I begin to ask myself, these are the same people that came out for NSAS. This boy, they came out for NSAS. They know how evil Nigeria police and Nigeria army are. They know how corrupt Nigeria police and Nigeria army are. They know how evil and wicked DSS are. And this same boy is telling you that he knows Nigeria police, that if they want to walk, that they go walk finish. Now ask Koboko. You see, that is why they will always remain in that bondage, except they repent. Because your repentance is the day you give up Nigeria. Because you are still believing in Nigeria. That is why the lying spirit is still in you. I know Nigeria police, if they want to work, they go work finish. I know DSS, if they want to work, they work finish. Can you show me the work when they work finish? Just give me one example. One example of where Nigeria police, DSS have worked and they did the work transparently and clean, without prejudice, without corruption, with integrity. Show me one place. You know Showore, that is still there, they seize his passport because he just said revolution now. You have heard the case of our leader Masin Namdekanu kidnapped in Kenya, and up and down they are tossing him left and right and center. You know the buying of the people at Lekki Toll Gate by police and army, and you still open your mouth. Somebody that is calling me to calling people to come and speak. You are supporting evil with the same mouth that you know Nigeria police, that when they want to work, they will work and they work it well. Which work have they ever done and done well?
They work when they want to arrest indigenous people, then they work well. You know, deal with innocent people, they work very well.
That's what they say.
For him, that is what it means, because him himself, he doesn't even know what he's saying. Because when they want to arrest innocent people, deal with them, put allegation for their head, then go now let the public feel like say they did any meaningful work. That is why he thought that they are working very well. But ask this youngster, because these people do not know the history of Nigeria. That is why sometimes I just look them with pity. They don't know the history. Their history, they don't know. They were just born into Nigeria, so they felt Nigeria is their country. They don't know anything about Nigeria. And the worst part is that they don't have patience to know. When you want to talk to them, they already know everything. So what are you saying? That's their problem. So when they want to work, they work finish. Only when it gets to do with the innocent people and the indigenous people. But the Fulani, where Fulani, have you seen any Fulani being arrested or in a cell?
Or even brought to justice?
And when you want,
or even one of them brought to justice?
None.
One of them? One Fulani?
No police. They never bomb the police. They detain a Fulani man in the cell. They never burn him. Well. So this guy is just a youngster, does not know anything, but he feels he knows so much. And that is why when they abuse Jagaban finish, then go begin beg Jagaban to come save them. Mad people everywhere. Only Biafra can set us free. Only Biafra is the only pathway
that go back to
life and security. And that is why our people should locate where it is needed most of them right now, to fund it and to send their data. Thank you. We must continue.
Thank you so much, good man. Okay, Onyeka, you want to touch on this? Go ahead.
Yes, my people. You see, if Pantami lie that is not getting share from every kidnapping and ransom paying. In fact, if anyway Pantami is getting share from all the kidnapping and ransom paying, that is what, even he's the one who facilitates the paying of the ransom. They work with bank. Most of the bank managers are loyal to Islamic terrorist Nigeria. Yes. You know, B was former bank directors, bank directors, all of them. They work hand in hand. Pantami get share from every kidnapping and ransom they pay. That is why I'm telling you, this is not, we don't fabricate these facts. And one thing again, I'm telling our Biafran people, if you know you have money in that bank, Nigeria bank, and they're not using it, remove that money there. Remove it there. Some months ago or last year, I told some people a time come, Nigerian naira will become about 1,600. That time they say no, but coming. In fact, Zimbabwe currency will be better than naira very soon. It will be worthless. It will be worthless. Look at how they are destroying everything because they are not from the land. If you are from the land that you are from, you connected to the progenitors of the soil land. Most of the things these people, you won't be able to do something like that. You will remember that these people are your people. But look, all of them, or they come to grab, to take to Arab, take to US, take to England, take to France. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. Like the speaker said before, Tinubu is not a Nigerian. It will happen that he was brought up by a Yoruba person, and they know where he came from. So also most of all these people who are in zoo government that are stealing everything, stealable, they don't care about you. And the earlier you understand this, you want Nigeria, you proud Nigerians. I'm a proud Nigerian. That's what they say. And you don't even know what Nigeria means. And you're proud of it. Dundee, mongoose everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eka. Chu said that you want to touch light on this? Oh no. Okay, Chu said that is not ready. Let me play it more.
If they want to do things right, they go do and finish.
Okay.
Now they don't even they don't successfully take the life of one of the man's daughters. Abi, they gave him location where they drop the body. They no fit chase am. There was a time when they say if you pay ransom to kidnappers, they go arrest you. This country is a joke.
So the same government that told you paying ransom to kidnappers some time ago that they would arrest you, because at that time they have not mastered their plan. Because at that time, maybe the kidnappers were not, Fulani terrorists. It was during the time of, what's the name of this kidnapper? This guy they arrested in Lagos. This Evan the kidnapper.
Evans.
During the days of Evan, they told you that if you pay any kidnapper, you will be arrested. But now, you are no longer being arrested because the kidnappers now are Fulani terrorists. You understand? When it was the days of Evan the kidnapper, if you pay ransom, you will go in for it. But today, you will not. They are the ones even helping to collect money to go and give to the kidnappers. The government is the one collecting money. Even at a point, the same Kaduna midget that said, if you pay ransom, you'll be kidnapped. He was the one that was saying, let us pay them. Now, is it not better to pay them? You remember this Femi Adesina?
Yes, that Fulani blood, that Fulani criminal, they call himself Adesina.
Femi Adesina at the point was saying, is it not better you
give your land?
Onyeka, allow me to talk now. Is it not better you give them your land and save your life? At the point, Adesina was saying that. You know, today, because they are now the one collecting the money on behalf of the terrorists, it is no longer a crime. It is normal. It's a normal. Even, I think he has already said it. He said that Pantami was saying, thank you for those that brought money. We need more money. We need more money to give to terrorists. I don't know if I should play all this. Let me play it.
The truth of the matter is that all those times they were telling us, when are they scam us, this same country, say we had repentant bandit Boko Haram. The only repentant bandit of Boko Haram I know is a dead bandit or a bandit wasted inside prison. Any bandit will come outside, wasted day, can never repent.
Thank you. Now, these people know these things. You know, why I am still having pity for them is that knowing this thing, it is not talking about it like this. It is telling the whole world that this Nigeria must be dissolved because there is no hope for that Nigeria. Because these are the people that gallivanted themselves around Peter Obi. Tell me, even if Peter Obi was your president, what would he have done? Do you think Peter Obi get mouth for where Pantami dey? Peter Obi no go get mouth for where Pantami dey, let me tell you. But these people were gallivanting for Peter Obi. Eh? The same Peter Obi you were gallivanting for today. What can he even? He can't even say anything against this terrorism going on. He can't. He can't say it because he get where he go talk and reach. They will even kidnap and join. They'll kidnap him. Now there is the one when they verse me past. Some of them you think they went to school. Look at this man. How many of you know this man? This man is a how many of you know this man?
We know this man now.
I know him on Twitter.
Okay.
Those their names where they hard to pronounce.
Look at him.
He was seeking attention of our prime minister last time, and our prime minister ignored him.
Yes. Look at what he wrote. He said, "It is laughable when mischievous, self-centered, and selfish elites and politicians of northern Nigeria brainwash their children who are now bandits and terrorists to believe that Nigeria has wronged them and that they are freedom fighters fighting for their rights and that of the North." So you see, they are now grooming, their bandits and telling them that what they are doing is free. Now they want to turn, very soon now, they will no longer call them bandits and terrorists. They will be calling them freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters. They already call it, say like that.
That's what they will say. So this man who knows all these things now, instead of him to stand and speak for Biafra, sometimes you will see him yapping or talking nonsense about our prime minister, talking nonsense about the freedom, the breakaway from Nigeria, because he is still believing that Nigeria, there is hope for Nigeria. That's why Masin Namdekanu
is expecting a contract, expecting them to give him contract.
You
Useless
see?
thing.
So Masin Namdekanu told them that anybody that gang up and conspire to say that one Nigeria garbage, he said all of you will all perish with that Nigeria, because Nigeria can never ever be fixed. Like this man now, what is this man's game in trying to, even walk towards a new Nigeria or building a future Nigeria? When look at what they are planning. Now you are writing it because you know that's what they are doing. Now, talking about it, is it enough? Or fighting for your freedom to break away from that Nigeria and have your own country? Why will you? This man, as bold as he is, he used to take some powerful steps. There was a day he was going to the court. He put on Akwandi native doctor. He didn't wear their cap he just went there. He said he's representing his culture. Why can't you protest like that for Biafra when you know that Nigeria is not redeemable? But he will not do it. He's still looking for one Nigeria where things like this are happening. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Police with terrorists. Police is collecting number of terrorists. You see it? This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria where governor is taking picture.
Governor taking photographs
with terrorists.
Wow.
You see?
Happy with terrorists.
Nigeria.
You see that? So that is why we are telling you, these are the people that you have given your data. You have given them your data. They know you're in and out. So the only way you can redeem yourself, redeem your destiny, redeem your image, redeem your future, save your generation, is by making sure you register yourself in the Biafra Republic government database as soon as it comes out. Look, we are creating awareness now so that immediately this app or this particular link comes out for the registration, we are going to rush to the system and register and vote for our referendum. The very first 3 days of this app coming out, we want to hit 20-30 million Biafrans that are saying enough is enough. We say yes to Biafra. So that come October and November, one day, the whole world, I have said the much I have in my mouth. I want to give the microphone to everyone on the platform now to do justice, please. Good man, please take the microphone if you have more to add.
Yeah, my brother. Those of us that are of the Biafran extract, I think this is time that we should be up and doing. We should, take this freedom seriously, very, very seriously. We should encourage our brothers and sisters to stand up as well, because it is no longer business as usual. The game has really changed, really, really changed. We should let them know that the database is coming out. They should be preparing to register themselves as Biafrans. We should inform them that Nigeria have nothing for them other than death and destruction. That is the only gift Nigeria can offer you, because Nigeria is nobody's motherland, not to talk of a fatherland. It is British terrorist company, just there to destroy human lives. We should encourage them and understand, let them be aware of their surroundings, because right now their data is with those that hate them very well. Fulani did not start planning overnight. It took them years. It took them years. They can plan for 1,000 years. They don't care.
Yes.
They keep passing the information to their children and reminding their children to pass it to their children's children, that these people are not their people. These people are their enemies, and they must do everything to wipe them off so that they can take the land and have a place they call their own. This is the kind of education the Fulani have, nothing more. So we should be on the alert, knowing that our information is with our enemy. Our enemy has our information.
Yes.
So we should be on the red alert, because any day they can go for your brother.
Yes.
They can go for your brother, kidnap him, knowing that you have something, and then they begin to call you to come and redeem the person. You can even go to redeem the person, they also kidnap you as well.
Yes.
So we are not safe at all. As long as you are in Nigeria, you are at the mercy of the Fulanese. Exactly. You are at the mercy of the Fulanese. This information is very important. Let's let our people know. Those with your data are your enemies. Those who have your funds in the bank are in the hands of your enemies. You are helpless without Biafra. You are helpless. You see that young man that just came to complain? That is all that you can do as a Nigerian. It is only to complain. Your complaint falls on the tortoise, on the stone, not tortoise bark. Tortoise bark can be penetrated. It falls on a rock. It falls on a rock. It does not go nowhere. Just complain. And if your voice becomes too loud in that your complaint, you go missing. So your only lifeline, the only lifeline left for you is Biafra. To support our prime minister, to support those who are doing the needful, let's take our freedom. If you can fund, do well to fund, because that is the vehicle steaming and waiting for us to take our freedom. If you are a true Biafran, hungry for your freedom, and you have money, please come forward with it. Fund it, keep your receipt, so that we cannot even wait for October. October will become too far if our prime minister, if we put sufficient fuel on that our vehicle that is steaming, waiting for us to take freedom. October becomes too far. We will get it faster. The date will be shifted forward, will be brought forward so that we can go home. Please fund this liberation. Bring your money. Bring your money. Preach the gospel. Become a minister of this gospel. Preach it. You never know the soul you will awaken up, and they will fund. Also remind them, if they hear this gospel and refuse to do the needful, I want a freedom.
I'm telling you.
Also, very important, let them know what they stand to lose by not supporting. Pastor Vam Vam Vam, come pause.
Thank you so much. That was deep. And choose, are you there? Chu said they don't sleep. Mazayeka, you want to vam take the microphone from good man?
Can do bam bam bam. You see, thank you, good man. Thank you so much. You see, one thing I discovered about this Nigeria lawyers or other politicians, all of them, those who are indigenous sons and daughters, they know the truth. They know the truth. If some of them don't want to speak based on the system where they are, I can understand. But what angers me is coming to attack those who are doing what is right, to save them and their children. Like this man, he brought the picture. Go to Twitter, I'll lambasted him. I made video. Even at this thought I made video, they lambasted him. I told him, in fact, I was angry, trying to get attention of our prime minister. I love that man. I love the good guy. The good guy, don't ignore him. Ignore him very well. You do everything to get attention. Our prime minister, ignore him. Coming to talk trash, talk different things, talking confuse people. Why can't you keep thoughts? If we cannot come publicly because of your situation where you are, because of your work, because of the vulnerable system, if you keep quiet, that's understandable. But for you to come to begin to talk trash, to speak against those who are doing what you cannot do, that one angers me so much. That man is one of them. And when they see that
one day they will kidnap him and his type. When they kidnap his type, Pantami will not come. Pantami will not call for people to raise money. Pantami would say they should use him to aja.
Absolutely. Do you know only in the north they will kidnap and collect money and leave?
Yes.
And some. Those they kidnap in the south, if you don't bring money, they will kill and harvest organ.
Yes, sir. Yes.
They never kidnap anybody in the south before when the BRGIE have not come. When they kidnap, you don't pay ransom, they will butcher the person and sell the organ. And that is what Nigerian military are doing. So that's what they're doing. Okay, look at it now. When people are calling this bandit, who are the bandits? Bandits are picking pocketers, those who steal for hungry. These people are hardened criminals, terrorists, and you are calling them bandits. Bandits to deceive the world. Like you said before, they will change them to
freedom fighter. They'll become freedom
fighter. Even that small boy where just steal money and be a contest for president last time. What in be name? He said they are not freedom fighters. That was how he called them. Even Gumi also they are warriors. They are their warrior. He's there. So they already call them. They see them as their freedom fighters. Those who are killing people, killing indigenous people, removing them from the ancestral land and changing the name of. Okay, look at now. When they change the name of community, demography, who made it possible? It's not Pantami. When they change part of their community, they will quickly change the name immediately. Pantami facilitated it. He's the one who facilitated everything. So they are working together. The Pantami is one of the people controlling that contraption. So my people, Biafra is the answer. I am happy and glad that I'm a Biafran. Yeah. And I'm happy that in my generation, my time, Biafra will be restored. Yes. I am happy that I want who are speaking about this Biafra. I'm telling you, you don't know how happy I am. If you are not a Biafra, what do you gain? If you don't support Biafra, what do you gain? If you are the indigenous people and you better support Biafra for your own good. Jealousy, now it go kill you. You can't be like us. Yes, you can only appreciate what we are doing, what our prime minister are doing, what our government are doing. But the things that are jealousy go kill you. Biafra is the key, is the answer. So that day, as soon as the website is out, if you're a Biafran, make sure you register your data so that we'll be able to have a government that will know the number of the people. We'll be able to, like our Professor Sherman explained. I love that professor because he is not those who fake their accent. He explained everything to the layman understanding. Okay? So he said, for example, in your village or community, you are 20,000. and a police officer with 1,000 people, and you go and register only 2,000 people registered, they will give you only 2 police officers. That is how you illustrate it. Okay, for example, they're supposed to give you a big hospital if you have 50,000 people, but only 10,000 people register. They will give you a small hospital or a small library. So it's very important you come massively and register. Register about ID card. ID card is not mandatory. What is compulsory is data collection. Make sure that your data is in Biafra database. Those who will secure your information. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ Daga. This guy, what are you talking about? Do you think we put link on how to join Biafra Army in the public? You say I should put link how to link to BLA. Are you from? Is it Pantami that sent you this DJ Daga? Make I put link. I just said a link of how you go donate. He said no, na link to join Biafra Army.
No.
Biafra Army are not recruiting anybody for now. Okay. So we're not recruiting anybody for now. If anybody give you link or tell you that he knows where they are recruiting, you are better run for your life.
Run.
DJ Daga, no problem. I'm not telling you that you are not serious. So if you are serious, then be patient. When we declare Biafra and we confirm you are a Biafran, you want to join the army, because we are going. Everybody in Biafra, we are all going to undergo military training, and every young boy, everybody that is born in Biafra, both man and woman, they will have military training. To a certain year, you must have that military training so that you can now finish your training and go into whatever you want to do. But when we need you to carry gun, every Biafran will be able to carry gun and fire, because we will be like Israel. In Israel, every citizen of Israel, none of them, they will not shoot gun. All of them, they went through military training, both man and woman. That is how Biafra will be, because we are going to be surrounded by enemies and we are going to be ready for them at every given time. We're going to have our own iron dome. Our own is going to be the most sophisticated one, because we know they will be trying us, because our country is going to be more developed, even more than Israel. I'm telling you, Biafra is going to be more sophisticated than any of these countries you talk about, because we are the real Umuchineke. So that's how it is, and that's how we roll. Thank you very much. Onyeka, you want to say something? I want to play a video.
My minister, in fact, what you are saying is gladden my heart. You see, when Biafra is declared on October, the real work will start. Yes, the real work will start. We are going to build Biafra that when we might have gone the war of our ancestors, it will, 1,000 years, no enemy will penetrate Biafra. That is what we are going to do. If you think that when Biafra is, the real work will start, all hands will be on deck. Like me, the area I work is security, because I want to be part of those who secure Biafra land. That's what they tell you. You see, we make sure that no Fulani blood will penetrate our land, because we can never allow this criminal to stay close to our children. If we allow them to stay to our children, that means all our effort will be in vain, because they are like resin. If you give them small chance, they will begin to cover. So that is it. Biafra security is duty of every Biafran. Every Biafran will be a soldier, so that some will be reserved. So when the time comes, if they are called upon the career and what's and so Biafrans, please be prepared. We are going to build our nation to be one of the powerful nations in the world. Believe you me, it's not math making. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's listen to our Prime Minister from the interview or the interaction they had together with Patrice Lumumba. Let's hear him. This is a 6 minutes video, just 6 minutes. We'll hear that, and then we'll draw our conclusion tonight. I will call it a night.
minute?
All right. Yes, I'm hungry. Doctor is saying I have to eat.
Okay, so is it now?
Yeah, just now. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, Simon. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor. I am the happiest person today. It means that we are in a very right direction. Remember, you are one of the respected persons in Africa, and so having agreed somehow on this particular line of thought, we are expecting you to also be the lead, because the point is that there are people who those leaders in Africa listen to, and you happen to be one of them that they're listening to. Now, you also mentioned something about Aburi. You touched a lot of things. You mentioned something about Aburi Accord, whether it is need to visit that or something like that, maybe because of what I have said earlier. Let me also put this in your mind, that the issue of Aburi, when we talk about Nigeria, the issue of Aburi is a no-go area, because a lot of things have changed. During the time of the Aburi Accord, we do not have 6 terrorist groups in Nigeria, and that 6 terrorist group, they are coming from one particular region. We do not have that during that time. So there are so many compelling factors that will make us not to talk about Aburi Accord. Aburi Accord or anything restructuring is out of question. Of course, some people may argue that, yes, let us restructure regionally and all that. And my question to them is, how do you restructure the 6 terrorist group? We need to handle this issue in a way to solve the terrorists, to solve the issue of insecurity. And we say we have researched and we know how to solve it. How to solve it is to, first of all, identify the reason why you have a terrorist group in Nigeria in the first place. What are the reasons? The reason is very simple. The terrorist group are fighting for Islamic State. What is Islamic State? The Islamic State is a state where you have Sharia law. The Sharia law may be very extreme, but however, there is no difference between Islamic State and Sharia law. The Sharia law, Islamic State. Islamic State is Sharia law. Now, when you disintegrate Nigeria, automatically you have disintegrated the interest of the terrorist group that were formed to make sure that they turn Nigeria into Islamic State. Because, as I speak to you now, the 12 northern states in Nigeria already are practicing Sharia law. And even though we have Christians in the north, the northern Nigeria will be very comfortable with their Sharia law because they're already practicing that at the moment. That will also disintegrate the interests of the terrorists who are eyeing the middle belt of Nigeria and the southern Nigeria. When that is done, when Nigeria is created tribal line, the interest of this terrorist group already has been disintegrated 80%. How do we end this terrorism in the north? By that time, all terrorists will either lay down their arms in frustration, or they continue to launch terrorist attacks in other neighboring countries like the Middle Belt, Biafra, and Ududua. And what do? We are going to have what we call a joint military operation for a complete wiping out of terrorists in Sahel region. Because we are going to have compromised military. When we say compromised military, is that uncompromised military. In Nigeria today, you have compromised military. You have military who are sympathetic to the terrorists. And those who are ready to fight the terrorist group in Nigeria will never be allowed to become the chief of army staff. Even if they are allowed to become the chief of army staff, the chief of army staff does not go war front who are sympathetic to the terrorists. So it can never work, and it can never end the war on terrorism. But disintegration of Nigeria will end the war on terrorism. It will make us, Biafra people or Duduwa people, and however, whichever country that is going to emerge from Nigeria, uncompromised military operation to bring Africa to a safe place. Like I said, the disintegration of Nigeria will be the beginning. Lastly, you also agree with what most of the things I've said, and I'm very happy for that. And it will be good that with this thing that you said I have planted in your minds today, we begin to discuss it. Let it begin to germinate. That sometimes you also agree that sometimes you need to, to disintegrate in order to come together. And that's what we're asking for. The disintegration of Nigeria, the disintegration of those who feel oppressed, who feel their difference, and for that, they are not being carried along in any government. Bringing them and making them go their way and govern themselves will strengthen the unity of Africa at the end of the day. I so submit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is 2 minutes African time. All right.
Wow. How many of you heard that? You seen that? And do you know that till tomorrow, this man, some of them, when you engage with our prime minister, the dragon, the power of the dragon is too much for them to handle. It's always too much for them to handle. And our prime minister opened a chapter for himself and Lumumba and told him that some of the things you mentioned here, we need to be talking about it so that, we will be able to liberate our people. But you know that all these things, Lumumba is attending functions here and there. But does he talk about all these things? No. He's always talking about how a united Africa will work. And the disintegration area that Master America told him that is the only solution. He doesn't visit it. They don't go talk about it. That is why today, our prime minister, if you are ready to work with him, he will work with you. But when you come and tell him that they will get CMA, or you want to paint it that we can do it another way apart from disintegration, he will just leave you behind and the gasike and move forward, because we have set our eyes on the plow and we can never look back. We can never look back. Right from day one, our prime minister have always been talking about this disintegration of Nigeria. Even before Mazin Nnamdi Kanu recommended it to us, disintegration, changing the narrative, disintegration. That's the only way, because he has already seen the loopholes and everything. There is no way you can make water Nigeria except we disintegrate, we break that bondage. Please, I don't know if anybody who listened to that want to buttress more of that point. Take the microphone.
I'm here. Our prime minister is too powerful for them, Pastor Bam Bam Bam.
He's too powerful for them.
He's too loaded. He's too loaded for them. You know why I love him so much? He is not a shallow man. He goes depth. He goes depth, and it takes those who go depth to solve problem. Because you cannot keep trying to solve your problem on the shallow waters. You have to go deep to really see the source of that bubble, to do something about the bubble that comes to the surface. You cannot always try to, let's see how we can cover it. Let's see how we can just, we will do something. Let's try. No, you don't solve problem like that. You go to the source of the problem. And our prime minister, who is a very knowledgeable man, have looked into the problem and seen the problem. That this Pan-Africa, yes, he supports Pan-Africanism, but the approach to this Pan-Africanism is way out of context, And he was really happy that he was part of that program, so that he can now burst their bubbles. But was that his name? Dr. Matsanga was also there. Matsanga and this Mr. Pan-African P.L.O. Lumumba. He burst his bubble that day, and all the man did was to give reference to what our prime minister is saying. Give reference to what our prime minister is saying. He kept giving reference to the point he said that he has opened him another eyes, an angle that he doesn't see it before from. He has now shown him that angle. And you cannot disagree with our prime minister except you have ulterior motives. You cannot disagree because he is down to earth with the solution. You want peace? Peace is good, but we must disintegrate to integrate. We must go have peace. Like I tell them sometimes on space, I need to have peace to give you peace. You cannot force me. You are killing me, destroying me, and you said, no, bro, don't worry. Let's just talk about peace. Let's try to be peaceful. It doesn't work like that. So I'm really glad our president knows the way it is and they understood it. But it's a shame that Africans are hypocrites. They are hypocrites. They say one thing and do another thing. You call him for functions today, he will not go that side because he doesn't want to touch them where it hurts most. But he knows that that is the source of the problem. But he wouldn't go there. He wouldn't touch it. That is hypocrisy. Knowing a thing and doing another thing. Not that you don't know, you know. That's hypocrisy. So P.F. Lumumba is a hypocrite.
Yes.
He's not true to himself.
This is a man that he knows that Mazen Namdekanu reached out and told him to be involved in his case. Till tomorrow, he can't play. Even if the DOS criminals did not involve him, what has he done personally, knowing fully well that Mazen Namdekanu is a prisoner of conscience? What has he done?
And he meant well for Africa, not just for Biafrans alone.
All this gospel of whatever unity, whatever he's preaching up and down, Mazen Namdekanu knows it so well. He knows the taproot and everything of it. He knows Mazen Namdekanu is deeper than him in these things. What has he done? I'm talking about Mazen Namdekanu's freedom. What has he done?
So that's what it is. I'm glad our prime minister is showing them today that that he is standing gidigbam. They can no longer address him the way they addressed him the day he had that meeting with them. Now they will address him as the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. No more Biafran activist.
Yes.
You see? So the game has changed. Whether they talk about us or they don't talk about us, the good thing is that we have a government now. And that government has put soldiers on ground. And we are almost home. That's it. Thank you so much, Pastor Pam. Welcome.
Thank you so much, good man. There is a breaking news from our Prime Minister. Breaking news just coming right now. It's a breaking. Everything is working for Biafra freedom. Every man must be battle ready. Iran has just bombed U.S. military base in Iraq. Breaking news just coming. Another breaking news that also came from our Prime Minister just a short time, just 5 minutes ago, is a breaking. Many terrorists, Ebubago, has been neutralized in Ohauku state of the United States of Biafra. We are warning the rest of the terrorists to leave Biafra land as there is no hiding place. These are the breaking news coming from our Prime Minister. Thank you. Onyeka, please take the microphone. We are rounding up. Give us your closing remark. We cannot hear you, Onyeka. You are muted. Hey, this your water was wasted, though. You are muted. Open it.
Water. Whoa. Water is the code. What gives me joy is seeing the pythons being dismantled, being crushed, being neutralized. In fact, our Prime Minister is one of his finest Africa has ever produced.
Yes.
No doubt. Only enemy, only someone who have ulterior motive will dispute it. Consistency is the key.
It's the key.
He remains knowing that from day one, he knows what he's doing. And he knows the solution.
Exactly.
Go and listen. When you listen to all his past book, everything, he's still everything our leader Mazen can said, and all our premises said is what is happening. And their solution is the only solution. Their presented remedy is the only solution.
The only way out.
For Africa. Anybody who is against this is the enemy. Anybody talking about Pan, like Goodman says, the Pan, it's the only Pan, you don't see Africa. Talking about Pan-Africa is like a man who starts on fire and he go outside to form to claim unity. Or, you know, when your house is not safe, your house is not well kept, your house is not secure, is not united, you are talking about unity outside. Pan-Africa is good when the time comes, but at this point in time, anybody talking about Pan-Africa is agent of the West. That's how I put it. Yes. Because you can't tell me about Pan-Africa when you have everything being controlled by the West. You have not even secured your land. You have not even secured your home. There is a saying, charity, they say, begins at home. Charity, when you put your house right, then now you are good inside. Then you now bring your goodness outside. So that is when the Pan will be okay. But for now, anybody talking about Pan-Africa is deceiving himself or agent of the West. Yes. So first of all, you must have, before everything, like I said before Africa will be able to compete with other continents, Africa will have 2 or 3 countries that is among the world powers. And Biafra will be one of them. That is when Africa will be able to stand to talk about unity, Pan-Africa. You work. But now, if you are saying it is just dead on arrival, because the West will penetrate it and still use them against the Africans. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you. I don't know if Chus is there. I'm just going to give my own quick submission. Our brother Chuku Oma says, breaking news, Sunday Igboho is now backing Tinubu government. Yoruba are not to be trusted. That Sunday Igboho's backing Tinubu. I am still waiting for the source. I asked on one of the posts, I'm still asking, I am looking for where Sunday Igboho actually made that comment, you know. But I just appreciated this comment from my sister here. He said, Brother Chuku, it is not surprising because it's Tinubu that released him. Yeah, it will not be surprising because actually, if Sunday Igboho is praising Tinubu, it is the way of most of this in the Yoruba, because they like to praise people. He did it for me, he saved me, I want to praise him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not like that. It's not like that. The reason why you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not ready to eat anybody's shit. He's not ready to bow to anybody because he knows he is a free man. He is an honest man. He has not committed any crime. So why would should he beg? That's why anybody begging on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu any favor. It's not doing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu any good to be begging the zoo to release Onyendu. Yeah, Isaac Sam says, I heard it is not what Sunday Igboho said. Yes, I have been suspicious of that. That's why I did not post anything about that Sunday Igboho said, because I like to post something when I am sure. If our Prime Minister did not post it, then before I will post it, I need to verify it. Verify. You must verify it. So if you don't verify it, don't just wait, calm down, don't run along with the news, just cool down. If it actually came out from Igboho, you will know it eventually. So, and then don't let people now call you somebody that is Chukwuma. I've sent the link on Facebook. I know I've seen some of these things. Let me see the link you sent. There's no way I can check it from my computer, but let me see. Let me see if I can open that link you sent. Let me see.
Let's try. Let's try.
Huh?
Let's try.
Yeah.
To follow that link.
Yeah,
and do the fund. Do the fund. Let's follow the link and fund our freedom. Our pastor Bam 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 just dropped the link on the comment section. If you want to
that's
fund,
not the link. No, that's not the link for our fundraising. You know, the link I am talking about is the link that this brother put for this Sunday Igboho something.
I saw IPOB in USA. Is my eye deceiving me?
Okay, I posted that one before. Okay, that was since. Okay, but there's a new link now. Yes, this brother have brought the link. Oh, this brother have brought the link. Oh, wait. Oloye Sunday Igboho Zoro Imoro. The thing is in Yoruba. Let me see. Let me bring it and play. So that those that understand the Yoruba can help us. I know it might be a little bit difficult for me, but I will try.
Play it. I will try. Understand Yoruba very well.
Okay. I'm trying to open my Facebook. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right. Where do I enter this thing? Okay, here this is where I will enter it. 7, 2, 5, 1, 8. Okay. Continue. This patient to my Facebook had to log in. Okay. Saved. All right. The process plenty. 1 minute. But I didn't. We just have to be very, very, very correct. Let's go. Okay, is it on the screen now? Okay, it's on the screen. Enlarge it. Please tell me if the volume is talking, if the thing is talking. Okay. Is it talking? Is it talking? Nobody's in my studio. Can you guys hear it? Let me play it again. No, my studio people, nobody's answering me in my studio. Is it talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I heard you. Please, you people should listen. Who is the person that said you want to interpret for us? Somebody said want to interpret for us here. Choose Ede said he want to interpret for us. But Choose Ede is not even active. Choose Ede, your network is not active. Can somebody come in? I will play it, but I don't understand Yoruba. I'll play it. Somebody would have to come in to interpret for us what you'll be saying, okay?
So bàbá yẹn ti fi Yorùbá bẹ̀. Migration, controller migration ní Yorùbá Yorùbá ti wà ń bẹ̀ báyìí. Controller custom ọdún fathers ló ṣe class tó jẹ́ Yorùbá ti wà ń bẹ̀ báyìí. So àìmọye kò bẹ́ẹ̀ ipò kan tí mo rí tó wà nísìnyí tó jẹ́ kó agbára tí Yorùbá ò tí ì débẹ̀ náà rí òun ni director of SS mo dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ pé bàbá yẹn ó ṣe débẹ̀ o so kọ́lọ́n jẹ́ kẹ́mi wọn ogun.
tẹ́ bá fojú junú wò àwọn dúkìá yín tó bàjẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe kọ́ rẹ̀ àtó bí èlò tàbáníkà sódì wọn.
ìjà fi gbogbo èèyàn fọlọ́run dúkìá yẹn sẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti sọ fún síwájú bàbá sẹ́ni gbogbo dúkìá yẹn ìmúwálé ayé so mi ò ẹ fi gbogbo ẹ̀ fọlọ́run.
tí ẹnìkan wá dìde lóhùn tó dà mo lóye Sunday Igboho gbogbo kan tí ẹ ti pàdánù kọ́lọ̀ fọ̀rọ̀ káwọn tí wọ́n pé ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣetán láti kó gbẹ̀lẹ̀ fi Yorùbá lẹ̀ jẹun jà fúnra wọn ṣe lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
gbogbo nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run bá ní mọ́ ràn yẹn sí yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ bá ní òun fún mi lówó kí n fi Yorùbá lẹ̀ kàn jà fúnra wọn ṣé bọ́mọ Yorùbá lòun náà ṣé bóun náà bímọ kóun náà rẹ ti generation àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn wa ọ̀la àlówàkù ó kọ rere ni ó sàn ju wúrà àti fàdákà lọ ó kọ rere ni ẹja lè gbogbo tí mo ní yẹn gbogbo tó ń fẹ́ fún mi yẹn kò tó ẹ̀mí àwọn tó panu lé mi kò tó ẹ̀mí bróda mi àti ẹ̀mí ọ̀rẹ́ mi àdògá tó pa kò tẹ́mi wọn só tẹ́mi wọn ni owó yẹn ò tẹ́mi wọn owó tó fẹ́ kó fún mi yẹn ò tẹ́mi àwọn yẹn ohun tá a ní àfilẹ̀ ìjọ kan náà ni ẹ̀mí àwọn tó lọ yẹn ó ju ohun tẹ́nìyẹn fẹ́ fún mi lọ ìjà tá a dẹjọ́ ń jà pé kí Yorùbá bọ́ lóko ẹrú orí ẹ̀ làwọn yẹn kúlé lórí orí ẹ̀ náà ni ẹ̀mí ìyá mi bọ́ sí ṣe ti understand Ọlọ́run bá tó ní mí ni kó gbìjà mi.
báwo ló ṣe rí lára yín àwọn pé ó lè nígbà tẹ́ gbọ́ ìdúró màmá.
dùn mí ṣùgbọ́n mi ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe fọ́lọ́run àwọn tó jíṣẹ́ tó tẹ̀ jó jíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n jẹ́ ní sí mi jó jíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni eléyìí yẹn lèmi human being like human being lásán tí mi ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan so tí ìyá mi wá kú tí mo wá ní dẹ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí mo kàn ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ni pé mo dúpẹ́ fún pé oníwájú ò kẹ́yìn ẹlẹ́yìn ò síwájú wọ́n ṣàánú pé kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri kí wọ́n rọ̀gbà yí mi ká kí n lè bọ́ tọ́rọ́ sì wà nù mọ́ṣúárì dìsí wọ́n rọ̀gbà yí mi ká kí n lè bọ́ mọ́lẹ̀ ni tí n bá ti bọ̀ yá mi mọ́lẹ̀ òòrùn yẹn yóò kú lọ́kàn mi nígbàgbọ́ pé bọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe fẹ́ ló ṣe lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀ kú Yorùbá làlá níjọ́ kan lọ́wọ́ gbà wálẹ̀.
kí ni ìgbéléwọ̀n yín nípa ìjọba Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣé ìrètí kankan wà lórí ìṣèjọba yìí àbí ká ní orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tiwa náà lè wò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà àbáyọ.
Ọlọ́run ó jẹ́ kẹ́mi bàbá Bọ́lá Tinubu ogun kẹfẹ́ kí wọ́n rántí pé ìyà ń jẹ Yorùbá gan kọ́lọ́n jẹ́ mi wọ́n gùn fún wọn lẹ́mìí gígùn gan bí wọ́n lọ́dún mẹ́jọ náà bí wọ́n bá kó ń bẹ Fúlàní ó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà pẹ̀lú wa náà ni so gbogbo temporary ni o ìyẹn mo fẹ́ kó wà lọ́kàn wọn wọn náà dẹ Ọlọ́run fún wọn sí Ọlọ́run mọ́ pa wọn ó jẹ́ mi wọ́n gùn kí wọ́n fi ìjìyà ọmọ Yorùbá sọ́kàn gidigidi mo dẹ̀ rí báwọn náà ti ń gbé gbèsè ẹ̀rẹ́ pé gbogbo agbára tí ń bẹ ní ayé Buhari kò sí Yorùbá kan lábẹ́ lẹ́yìn vice president extra tire lásán ní vice president yẹn ń gbà ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ó ti ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kan sìn tó dẹ̀ ń fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé ọjọ́ ọ̀la Yorùbá sì máa dà ṣùgbọ́n náà jẹ́ mi ogun wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n gbé sọ́kàn dáadáa kí a lè sọ rere ń pa wọn nígbà tó bá tàsìkò Ọlọ́run gùn ọ́ lẹ́mìí so èmi ò Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ẹnu wọn pẹ́nu Yorùbá òpó ẹnu Yorùbá òpó kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ kí ẹnu àwọn bàbá wa tí wọ́n wà lókè tí wọ́n jù wá lọ àwọn náà bí wa àwọn bàbá wa kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ ẹnu wọn kò kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ ẹnu wọn gùn so.
No interpreter, please. Let's just
lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní Germany.
Mo kàn jókòó tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn fámìlì mi ni títí tí Ọlọ́run fi sínú fún mi tí ń fi torí pé ẹ̀mí wà náà là ń pé à ń jà.
Pastor Biafran.
Wait, I just want you to play. Those that will watch it later will good man, I know. Let's just allow to play. It's just remaining 5 minutes. It's a 10 minutes video. Let's allow it to play. I want to have it on record on this my broadcast.
Okay.
So let's have it on record.
It's all right.
Let's just have it on record.
Mi ní sẹ́kàn tí mo ń ṣe ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà ní kátàkátà mi wà mọ́tò mo ti ń tà láti bí 1996 mo ti ń tọkọ̀ ìlú ìmọ̀ mọ́ ń wá káàkiri ìlú ìbò mọ́ náà ra ya mọ́tò náà kó tó di pé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í pa wá ṣùgbọ́n tó mo nígbàgbọ́ pé bí Ọlọ́run bá ṣetán tó fẹ́ mú mi wọlé yóò mú mi wọlé yóò dẹ̀ dáàbò bò mí tí ń dẹ̀ tí mo sòwò mi lọ ń pẹrẹ o mo fi gbogbo nǹkan sọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run sá.
Nígbà wo ni kí ìran Yorùbá máa retí Sunday Igboho ṣá kọ́ ni o.
pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn bàbá tó ní wá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn tí Ọlọ́run kó lé ayé lọ́wọ́ wọn á sìnkú ìyá mi láìpẹ́ yìí mo sì máa wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá láti wá bò ìyá mi mọ́lẹ̀ tí bá dẹ̀ bò ìyá mi mọ́lẹ̀ tán bí gbogbo Yorùbá bá tì mí lọ́wọ́ tíjọba dẹ̀ fọ́ mi láì gbà ìgbà mi kí mo sọ mi lọ tán bá dẹ̀ tó náà fẹ́ lé mi kóònù wọ́n ṣàjẹ̀jẹ̀ sí ìyá mi bá ti sì ìyá mi tán mo bọ̀ wá gbé pẹ̀lú àwọn fámìlì mi padà níbi kò sí ọ̀nà títí bọ̀ mi ò kábàámọ̀ pé mo dìde fún Yorùbá dà n kábàámọ̀.
Ẹ ránṣẹ́ sí gbogbo ìran Yorùbá.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo fẹ́ rán sí Yorùbá náà ni pé gbogbo Yorùbá káàkiri gbogbo ayé tí wọ́n tì mí lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n dó tì mí Ọlọ́run bá ń dó tì yín wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ kí àjọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká ń bára wa jà ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn kí Ọlọ́run lè kó wa kó lóko ẹrú Fúlàní torí pé àwọn bàbá mi nígbà tí wọ́n ń bẹ wọ́n ní adékígàmbàrẹ̀ ọ̀tàkìtì ó nílẹ̀ le àní ọ̀tàtà yè ní Yorùbá ìṣẹ̀rù Fúlàní ẹ wo nísìn nígbà tó fẹ́ pín Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní Yorùbá Ìgbò Haúsá wọn ò dápọ̀ Fúlàní ń bẹ so Fúlàní ìṣẹ̀ràn yìí wọ́n ṣe ìran Nàìjíríà yìí rárá so wọ́n wá láti kìkan mélòó ni Fúlàní mẹ́ Nàìjíríà àwọn náà ń pàṣẹ ìjọba Nàìjíríà lé ọ̀nà ọba kó jẹ́ kí ẹnu Yorùbá ó kò ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá àwọn tó jẹ́ bàbá kọ́ńtà jẹ́ mi ogun kí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ sowọ́pọ̀ kí wọ́n lè gbà wá Yorùbá ní ọmọ ẹni òdì ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ àfilẹ̀ kẹ̀sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì èmi kà ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ ká wà lójú kan ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká gbára ló pẹ̀lú Fúlàní pípa tó ń pa àwọn èèyàn wáyé ó ti pọ̀ jù ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wá sí máa ṣe tí security ò fi wà lẹ̀ Yorùbá káàbò fún wa gbogbo àwọn bàbá tó ń lo oko wọn ò lè lóko mọ́ oúnjẹ ò lè wọlé Yorùbá mọ́ àwọn Fúlàní máa lé pé àwọn oníjọ́jọ́ wọlé mọ́ léyìí tí ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá mi sọ pé à ń kí ànsà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ni ó kú alábìsú gbọ́rọ̀ lóko abàgbàdo kọ̀rùkọ̀rù eré ibè ẹ̀tún wọn bèrè pé sọ́dẹ ló kú ní àbágbẹ̀ ṣe ọdẹ amọ̀sísú gbọ́rọ̀ lóko ọdẹ amọ̀sí àgbàdo kọ̀rùkọ̀rù eré ibè so wọ́n mọ̀ pé àgbẹ̀ náà ń kì í àgbẹ̀ ńlá làwọn bàbá wa so but Fúlàní sì àwọn bàbá yẹn ò lè lóko mọ́ ibi wa ń pa wá Fúlàní wa ń halẹ̀ báwọn onígbóúnjẹ wá fún wa mọ́ àbẹ́wà gbà mí Ọlọ́run kó àyẹ̀sà.
Kí a tó máa lọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé yín nígbà láti rí ìpínyà lóríṣiríṣi láàrin sí àwọn tó máa bó olóṣèlú lọ àwọn tó máa bá ìjàngbara míì lọ àwọn kí ni iṣẹ́ yín sí àwọn.
ẹlẹ́rìn ara ni wá a lè bínú sí wọn ṣẹlẹ̀ rí àtijẹ́ yìí ó lágbára gan
àtijẹ́ ló mú wọn débẹ̀ bí àtijẹ́ gan ló tì wọ́n dọ́dọ̀ yín
àti ọjọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́rìn ara ni wá ṣá.
ṣé pé bóyá àtijẹ́ gan ló ti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ dédìí nǹkan tẹ́yìn gbé lọ́wọ́ tẹ́yìn ní nǹkan gidi tẹ́yìn gbé lọ́wọ́.
sẹ́mo kádàrá ló gbé wọn dọ́dọ̀ mi kádàrá ló gbé wọn kó ń bẹ̀ ó tún gbé wọn lọ bò mí.
ṣùgbọ́n kò yẹ lẹ́yìn àtijẹ́.
kádàrá àtàtijẹ́ sẹ́rẹ́ àwọn kan ń bẹ àtijẹ́ àwọn kan ń bẹ kádàrá àti ẹ̀rù ọkùnrin yìí tá a tẹ̀lé yìí kò sí lé mọ́ tá a bá wá ń ṣe gàràgàrà tó bá pa wá ń gọ́.
ǹjẹ́ àrí kankan tó ti ẹ̀yìn ń kàn sí.
dáadáa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún wọn náà ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ mí nígbàgbọ́ yìí pé bọ́bá tásìkò àti sùn ìdí ọ̀la nǹkan sì máa padà yípo ohun tí mò ń jà fún ó sì máa padà yé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ojú wọn á là báyìí ojú wọn sì máa là tó bá yá so mo fẹ́ kí kálukú wọn rántí pé ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa tí ń bọ̀ ó sì pàtàkì tọ́lọ́run bá fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láàrin nǹkan tá a ti lónú ayé lò sí àwa náà máa dàgbà gbogbo aládìtàn àwọn bàbá wa nísìn tá a bá nígbà fọlọ́run olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá ní òní ọ̀sọ́ lọ́run nílò ọ̀gbà fọlọ́run àwọn bàbá ọlábálẹ̀ ayé tá a bá bá wọn láyé á ní bóyá àwọn lọ́lọ́run bàbá bóso láyé á ní bóyá oṣó lọ́lọ́run bàbá bàjẹ́ láyé á ní bóyá jẹ́ lọ́lọ́run so bá wọn láyé ó yẹ ká wá nígbàgbọ́ pé Ọlọ́run nìkan ọba tó wà kọ́lọ́run ọba tó láyé tó lọ́run kó gbé gbogbo àwọn agbénipa àwọn ọ̀ka yẹn tí wọ́n ń da Yorùbá láàmú Ọlọ́run bá wa ó lé wọn kó lè Yorùbá fún wa mọ́jẹ́ kálàáfíà ọjọba lẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri àgbáyé mi tán bá wà Ọlọ́run bá mi dó tì wọ́n kó mú wàhálà kó nínú rẹ̀ Yorùbá
ó mú làálàá kó nu rẹ̀ wá torí Yorùbá sọ́fà gan adẹ̀ ń jìyà gan káàkiri ayé so kọ́lọ́ mọ́ fóúnjẹ wa síbi ó le wọ́n dàrá Yorùbá láàmú kọ́lọ́ sànú wa kọ́ wọlé àwọn bàbá wa tó ti lọ tó ti kú kó jẹ́ kí Yorùbá kó sàfún Yorùbá lómìnira ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ẹ ṣé Ọlọ́run fún yín lè wà mí sá.
Okay, that's it. So does it mean that nobody volunteered to even come up and interpret? Let me... Okay, this number is here. I'll wait for 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. If anybody calls, just give us synopsis of what he said, just quick 2 minutes interpretation. But I understand at a point when he was mentioning, ministerial positions that Yoruba people were given. Ministerial positions that Yoruba people were given. So he is pleased by it. He called immigration, Yoruba person did there. He called that one, Yoruba person did there. And now the problem I'm having with that is this. Mr. Igbo, it is Nigeria we're talking about, oh. Nigeria. That's what we're talking about. The same Nigeria you said no going back. So is your no going back now becoming going back because Yoruba person is in immigration? You are talking about, I was hearing him mentioning Fulani here, Fulani there, Fulani. Are Fulani still not in charge? Recently, Fulani with Amotekun had a very serious fracas, and some Amotekun were brought down, and some indigenes had to flee their communities. So because a Yoruba man is not in the immigration, you will just welcome Tinubu and give him praises. Igbo, you need to understand that Tinubu is a criminal politician. Should I even teach you? So because Tinubu is speaking Yoruba, is that why you are appreciating him? That means you are just a deceit. You are fake. Because the number one fake I see there is that you are happy that a Yoruba man is in position. Hey, it doesn't sound well at all. At all. Okay, just because of the ministerial position. And there's a problem with that. But I have to wait because the government our government will take a stand on that. So I'm just expressing myself as an individual that there is a problem. If you are happy that your brothers are in ministerial positions, then that's enough for you to now appreciate a terrorist government. Now let me remind Sunday Igboho that while he was still captured, or maybe while he was released recently, that Nigeria has been recognized as an Islamic state. Even Britain acknowledged that. Former British Prime Minister welcomed Nigeria as an Islamic state. Nigeria attended a forum where he was part of it, and Nigeria was there as an Islamic state. And today, kPantami, the one that have your data, Sunday Igboho, your own data is with kPantami. It is because they have your data. That's why they were able to come to your place on that day and took the lives of 2 of your men. It is because kPantami had your data. And the man that had your data is now the one that is collecting ransom for terrorists. And you are appreciating Tinubu. Somebody say we didn't get him right, but we are waiting for you to interpret. You are not there writing we didn't get him right. Interpret now, call number, interpret. You are just writing we didn't get him right. I hate people like this.
Alfred, follow the link. Come in and interpret for us. If you
Even
understand
if you call my number now and tell me that I'm wrong so that I'll quickly correct myself. Because this thing is a program that is going to be there. I allow that thing to play to the end so that we will have it on record, everything that Sunday Igboho said. We have it on record. So I know we have been in alliance with the Yoruba movement, so that we are very careful not to make any mistake, because our government will take a stand on it if necessary, if there's need for that. Because we don't even need to be talking about that, because this doesn't affect our movement in any way. Whether Sunday Igboho goes and join Nigeria, it does not stop Biafra. Even if he does not join in Nigeria, it does not stop Biafra. Even if he goes by himself and takes a ministerial position by himself, they make him a minister. It does not slow us down in any way. It doesn't stop us. So that is why we are not going to use our energy or waste our energy talking about it. So it is better we just focus on what we are doing and do not allow this to distract you. We are talking about our database that we are going to use to shock the zoo. Shock the zoo.
That's right.
So that's where we must focus our energy. So whether all of them submit themselves to the zoo, at the end of the day, do you know anybody that submit themselves to the zoo, if they are still alive, by the time we declare Biafra, you will see them turn back if they are still alive. Because I know that it is only mercy that will save anybody that submits himself to the zoo. Only mercy.
That's right.
Only mercy. So our friend who have refused to call is still writing. He said the mother is still in mortuary and he only comes in for her buri.
Can I say something, sir?
Go ahead.
Based on the area I started listening to, he was saying that their people no longer go to farm. Fulani have taken over their farm.
Okay.
They are hungry. Okay. They are hungry. And the Fulani is not in that space. That when they create Nigeria, only call Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. There are no Fulani in the people. He said he must go home to go and bury his mother. Okay. And he said that with time, their people will understand that what he's fighting is right.
Okay, that means he's not submitting himself to the government of Nigeria now. He's not supporting Tinubu now.
No. Based on the area here, he's not supporting Tinubu. The area here. Okay.
So why are we making ado from this? That means he's not supporting Tinubu. You see why we must be very careful.
Yeah.
We must be very careful. The man is still standing his ground against Nigeria. He's not supporting Nigeria.
He's not supporting Nigeria. He said with time that their people will understand that he's fighting for the right thing. And he never regrets. He never regrets for fighting, for coming out. He said he never regrets. Okay? So he said with time people understand that Fulani is their problem. Fulani can take over their bush and their people no longer go to farm. He also said that the ancestors hope they will help them to chase Fulani out of their land. Chase all the enemy of them. That the Yoruba people have suffered so much. Okay. And that's the summary of the area I had when he was speaking. Thank you.
Are you watching the program? Let me put you on speaker. You are on speaker now. You are on speaker now.
Thank you, Pastor Van. Thank you very much. You know, I didn't start earlier with you, but I went back to watch from the beginning. You know, then I now fast forwarded to where you were playing Sunday Igboho's voice. So sorry, his video. So thank you, my brother Onyekachi. You know, a lot of people have misinterpreted the Igboho, and it pains me, you know. And it's not good we misinterpret him. There's this space that I've been on, and our people are just like beating the young man up and, you know, bashing him. And I'm like, come on. I listened to this video. It's a 22-minute video. He said that in due time, he's just like Onyekachi said, in due time, his people will get to understand what he is fighting for.
Correct.
That this fight is for his for the generation yet unborn. And that Fulani cannot take, you know, make them slaves in their own land. He even somehow talked to Tinubu, but in a respectful manner. You understand?
You know, he always has respect. He always show respect to the elder. That's Yoruba culture.
Exactly.
Yoruba culture.
Exactly. Thank you. That is why people misinterpreted him. I'm sorry, some of our people are bashing at him, but we have worse people in our midst that are doing more harm than good to our struggle.
Yes.
And they are worried about what Igboho said. You understand? Igboho said Tinubu should remember that place he's sitting in, that is only for a time, a number of years, that he's not going to stay there forever. That he should remember that he's still a Yoruba, that they need their own freedom.
Good.
You understand? That is what Igboho said. He never denied being a Yoruba.
Igboho, sir.
Nigeria.
Never.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good man, Muto, good man.
For the freedom of his people, for the freedom of his people. Towards the tail end of it, he said that he is fighting for the freedom, that he's praying that God will give them freedom. That you understand? So my people, please, we shouldn't bash at
Thank you.
He didn't, and I know people are angry that he
somebody's helping us out. Somebody's helping us out already.
But you know, that live long he said, but it might not be, it might
Hello?
be the other way around,
Somebody's helping us out already.
Thank you very much for this time. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
I greet you, good man.
Good man.
My brother, good man, and everyone.
How many people in Margaret cool down now? I'm listening to two people at the same time.
Yes.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me put Margaret on the phone. Margaret, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Good evening. What I want to add to what the sister Eunice just said now, there was an article they wrote that Igboho said Tinubu will fix Nigeria, or would. I'm sure that is what people are mistaken. They are quoting Igboho that is going out of to Nigerian system. That is only what I'm trying to say. But I think you're getting me.
Yes.
You're getting me.
I'm getting you. Go ahead.
I equally saw the article. I was not happy, but later, when I now hear from people that understand Yoruba, they say it's not what he means. So I think in those articles, they just want to, join Igboho head with other people that believe in Oduduwa, or freedom. That is what I'm trying. So the article, that paper, I think was Sun or what, was the people causing this thing. And I heard that Koyoki media have also debunked that is never. So that is one thing. Thank you.
Please, somebody should send me where my friend and my brother Koiki Media. Please try and send me where my friend and my good brother Koiki Media debunk it. Please, I need that video so that we'll also make it go viral. Please, very important. Because Koiki is our own. Koiki is our brother, and Koiki is with us. I need that video so that we'll use Koiki's own to debunk it. Please, I know somebody's telling me that I should ask him why is he supporting. He appreciates Tinubu separately for appointing Yoruba. That anybody can appreciate anybody for that. He's not supporting Nigeria. But he just appreciating Tinubu for at least he put Yoruba person here, he put Yoruba person there.
Pastor Bam, in that like I said, he's not supporting. I think there is this media, this paper, Nigerian Zoo paper. They are the one trying to join people head. It is not Igboho. They are the people, the paper, they are writing that rubbish. It's not him. It's not him. That is what I'm trying to understand. It's not him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, Chukwama, stop making those comments, please. I don't want to get angry. Stop making those comments because your comment will be misleading. Chukwuma, your comment will be misleading. I want you to understand that our Prime Minister is not saying anything about this thing. You know why? Because the alliance we have with Yoruba people came from our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And it was very, very important for us. And we must hold our peace until the government says something. Do not preempt them. Don't preempt them. Don't preempt what you do not really know the details of. You know, sometimes I have his reason for mentioning ministerial or whatever. For the fact that he said he's going home and that his people must be free and that Fulani is our problem, and Tinubu must understand that he's a Yoruba man and Fulani is his problem also. So that vindicates Igboho. It vindicates him. So nobody should talk anything against Igboho on my platform going forward. Nobody should say anything against Igboho on my platform going forward. Please. Please. I don't want that nonsense. Thank you very much. So let us focus on our own. Let's put our eyes on our own ball, which is more important for us, which is our own referendum and our vote that's coming up. You know, our vote coming up in October, and the data collection that will be on. The data collection that will be on from any moment from now, as our Prime Minister will release the link. That one might be our headache. That one now we will carry for head like our paracetamol and our Panadol Extra. No carry for head. Igboho, at least Igboho is even free. He's free now. He's in Germany. Though his freedom is not completely free because he is still telling them that he must go home, which is to say that he knows that even when he gets home now, they might still arrest him again. So if Igboho is telling them that I must go and bury my mother, that means he's telling them that I am coming to bury my mother, whether you like it or not. That means they are still planning to arrest him again in Nigeria. They will still plan to arrest him again in Nigeria. So he's just free in Germany, but Igboho would prefer to be in Yoruba land. And this his own case is even better than our leader. Our leader is still in their dungeon. You understand me? Our leader is still in their dungeon. They have not released him. And this Igboho is even free to attend the interview. Our leader cannot. He's still in the dungeon. So make we carry our own Panadol Extra for a head, which is our own government, our own freedom, our own referendum. Thank you very much. My time is completely up. Onyeka, you have 60 seconds, and good man, seconds for.
Thank you. Yeah. In fact, based on what there's no inclination of Igboho denying Yoruba nation. Those people who are
that get us. That one alone give me joy.
Just like the way the newspaper tweeted what he said, okay? Igboho is completely in support of what he was doing, okay? And his comment is evident on that. And as you already said, our own focus is our data collection and Biafra declaration. I wish it can be closer, but October is here. Is here. I can't wait. So that is our focus. We must do everything humanly possible. You see, all hands must be on deck. If you are moneyed and you don't support what we are doing, let me tell you something. I can tell you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, Igboho cannot enter Nigeria because if he enter, they are going to pick him up. They will, in fact, even Tinubu, as you see, Tinubu will even be begging Igboho not to come to Nigeria. You know why? Because they will pressure Tinubu to arrest Igboho. They will put pressure on him to arrest Igboho. Now there, kata will come boss. You see? So that's what you see.
Yeah, that is evident. That's not Yoruba nation. That is why they were arresting, because he still believes in what he was fighting. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Good man, do you have your closing remarks so that we'll put it to rest?
Yeah, Pastor Vam, thank you for the great work that you are doing for the Biafran people, for the people of Elohim Chukwokika Biama. Thank you, Mazil Godinamba. Goodness me, the program has been awesome. And I want to really, really appreciate all those who are on the listening section and commenting. You have made, without you, we wouldn't be here. And so therefore, we must appreciate you as well. Pastor Vam, the information is that our people should remain resolute, keep doing what they need to do, so that we can go home faster. Freedom is in our hands. It is not given, it is taken. Let us go and take it through that website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is where our freedom is waiting for us. Let's go there as often as we can to make that donation so that this vehicle can take us faster to our freedom. Thank you very much, Pastor Fam Vam Vam. Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama bless you. Bless our Prime Minister. Bless our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Give them all the wisdom and strength they need to keep on taking us to our freedom. Thank you so much, people of Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama. Keep on keeping on, play your roles. Let everybody play their role. So that we can take this freedom faster. Thank you so much, my brother. Good night from here.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good man. Thank you. And please take note that Chukwuma is our man. So don't use bad words for my brother Chukwuma. Chukwuma is one of our admin. I think he doesn't mean harm. He means well also. But sometimes, even me, myself, I go overboard sometimes. Sometimes, you know, when I do program, I will just go overboard and then I'll offend somebody and I will still come here and apologize. So that's how we correct ourselves most of the time and we put ourselves back together. So Chukwuma is our admin and my own man, my own person. Thank you very much. I love you all, Umu Chineke, and have a wonderful night until I see you again. Umunne Kachifon. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Onyeka. Thank you, Chukwuma. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you, Alfred. I am sorry, Alfred, if I used some harsh words on you earlier because I wanted you to come up and speak, but you couldn't make it. And others have been able to bail you out. And it's been a wonderful one. Thank you, Margaret Jogwa. Margaret, yes, we saw the breaking news you gave us. We already posted it from our Prime Minister where he said about Iran bombing American base in Iraq. We already put up the post. We saw it. Thank you very much, everyone. Until I see you tomorrow morning, catch your phone. Good night.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazen Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kikabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kikabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. People love me to bed state every day. Every day, every day. How I move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kikabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Disintegration, terrorist. Isa Ali kPantami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafran's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwoki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless. Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the land, one them run them out now, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away. Biafra.
You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody.